Hey guys, Pop Scrap here. Something new for you. If some of you have seen my short, plug soup for the brass. It's the sealed plugs that you can't open up without, I've seen Ian Matthews doing this before, and it's brilliant actually. I done it for the first time now. I've been messing about with them. Very, very easy, comes off. You get a lot of brass, you get a good bit of, well, not a good bit, but you get a nice bit of extra bit of brass or copper and things like that, and you get extra brass inside them. As you can see, it takes out the whole inner part of the brass, so it's more brass in this, doing it this way, than it is the ones you can take out screws. So we're going to start taking a few apart here and see how it works. So I'm going to grab one. Should be hot enough now again. So hopefully you can see this in the camera. So rip out the inner part completely. When it's properly heated up, this will tear out everything. See? Copper and everything with it. I think it's cool. This is very, very good. And gas is cheap, so for me anyway it is. So yeah, it's ripping out the inner and you get all the inner brass out. Look at that. That's amazing. Ian Matthews, you're a legend. He's the first guy I've seen doing this. I've always wanted to try it, but I never got time to do this. But it's ridiculous the amount of plugs that are gone so soft now. The plugs, I can really turn off the gas for a while. But the plugs are so. I've so many plugs now. Look at this, it's tearing them. It's tearing them out for me, completely tearing them out. But yeah, I have so much brass and these sealed units plugs I've been maybe for a year now built up, and I get a lot of this kind of stuff, so it needs to come apart. Now there's a bit of cleaning up on it after, but I don't mind that as long as I can open up these inner plugs. Yeah, it's getting a bit too soft now actually. I'll turn off the gas. Let's see. Doesn't take long for them to heat. I even think to boil the kettle it'll be enough to strip these. Oh, it's ripping the whole lot apart. It's lovely. They're just falling out. It's coming apart that easy, so easy. Sometimes you get a bonus if you do it right. Copper would come out. So it's all extra. I like to get into the core of this too. I wouldn't get all the brass out. I don't want to leave anything after me. Look at this. Amazing. I could sit here hours at this. I literally could. Now, like these are just going to my recycling. The cores, plastic cores. So we'll keep going stripping it. Wipe the gas off, so we'll try and strip as many as possible here. It took me 2 minutes to heat up this water with gas. This doesn't take long. Oh, beautiful. So we'll just keep going here now and see what we can do. Hope you're seeing this okay. Just a bit annoying to grab. I'll use this other one, but grab it better, maybe. Hack. The whole inner core coming off. Right, keep going. That'll just come off nicely, look. You get the nice copper underneath. Now, as I said, there'll be a bit of cleaning up on these after, but I don't mind that. I really get into this and take the brass out. As you can see, all the brass in there, there's a good bit of brass. For me, brass is one of my favourite metals. I like it, it's easy to get. There's any amount of it out there. Oh, a piece of brass went flying. Beautiful brass. Reminds me of gold, guys. I wish brass was as dear as gold, but let's see. Try and get some of the copper out with them if we can. Could be cooling down again, it could be. But I still don't think it would be. Right. It wants to let the whole lot out actually. Yeah, that's what I want. All that core. Now just peel off so easy. Just expose the copper. This one's a bit annoying now. Could got to do with the water getting a bit cooler now. Nice copper there again. Down we go. Grab it right. There we go. One out. Two. Might be getting cool again, guys. As I said, I only had it on for maybe 2 minutes. Put that one back in again for a sec. But yeah, it's a very, for me, this is a new way for getting brass, which there's a lot of brass in these. If I spent a day at this, I'd make a lot of money. You have people commenting about gas, the price of it and stuff. You're not using much gas, very, very little gas. Now I see guys using old, what you call them, kettles, but the price of electricity now is crazy. For a gas barrel, for me, big gas barrel, not big now, usual household gas barrel is €30, and that could last us months, you know. And I'm only using this off and on, maybe 2 minutes at a time. Heat up the water a bit. It's not much water in it, guys, which I'll show you now in a minute. Oh yeah, it tears apart so easy. It tears out everything. As I said though, there's a bit of cleaning to be done on these. Get everything out of it, absolutely everything. We don't mind that. We'll take out everything we can. Don't mind a bit of cleaning. Just a bit of copper out, don't leave that behind. So all the rest of this is going to recycling because it's only plastic, rubber. Yeah, it's amazing this. It's so open my eyes up. It has plugs. I used to throw a lot of these into scrap steel. I used to at the end because I couldn't take the copper out of them. But I've been saving, or the brass. I'm saving them up for the last year since I think the lads, Ian Matthews, I think Scrap and Irish did it once. I think I did. Look, since I've seen the lads doing the videos, I just keep building them up. I have putting them into buckets. Now I'm starting to run around with buckets out the back. I have to show you guys out the back in a few minutes, maybe in this video, of what the build up of smalls. You can see like other scrappers keeps them in the sheds and bags. I have a nice big garden, so I can keep them out in buckets. They're oil buckets, 20-litre oil buckets. I get from work. See, I'm a chef by trade, so I can get 20 oil buckets and I can break them down to smalls, and I put the smalls into buckets like that. Oops, the camera's doing a bit of shaking. I knew it should go, but that's what I usually do. Break them down into smalls, and then I work from there. But with the plugs, I just cut the plug off. Like these ones, the sealed ones, I cut the plug off, and what I do then is ooh, that's hot. I scrap them then after I've 4 or 5 buckets of these, maybe 5 buckets of them. So I have a lot of taking apart to do. Oh yeah, that's what I want. I want the copper out. It's more of a knack of bending to pull the copper out with the how can I explain it? With the brass. So when we have it soft, I want to get all the inner out. If it'll come out, it should just basically push out nearly. If it comes out. That's inside, we'll take that out in a minute. Yeah, you think it's very time consuming. I enjoy scrapping. Scrapping is a hobby for me, and look it, I get well paid for it, so yeah. Whereas I said, my job full time is a chef. This is a hobby for me. Well, income in it is a bit more than a hobby, but it's like metal detecting for me. It's more of a, for me, it's a hobby, but it's over the years, in the years to come, it'll be a good cash out for me. So with all the gold and silver and coins and things like that, so my hobbies makes me money. There's a lot of hobbies that don't make you money, that cost you money, but I'm into the right hobbies. There we go, that'll peel off nicely and expose the copper. There we go. And the last one. So, we'll take you off here and we'll show you what we did. Now, 14 minutes into the video, I know if I was doing this without making a video, it'd be 5 times faster. But as you can see here, trying to get you in a certain area here that we can show you with 2 hands, like all this copper can peel off. So it's cool. So I'm getting lots of bits of copper in this, which I wouldn't before, because I'd be left in the plug actually, because I wouldn't, or left as wire. But yeah, there's a lot of copper there, or brass, which I have to be cleaned up though. But yeah, thanks Ian Matthews, it really works. So I'm going to be working with this, cleaning out bits. So I'm very happy with that, the outcome of that. Now, will I put this into another container because it's broke down even more for again? I don't know. I have to see. how it works out for me. So I have a lot of this. So I don't know. Do I spend a night at it, breaking it down like into this, and didn't go for another night in breaking it down even again? So you have to take the brass. There's brass. Some of the screws are on top are steel, so I have to go through all that. But it's worth it at the end for me. My good timber. So still haven't moved this, guys. Oh, I have to get through this. I bring this back to the shed where I store my stuff. So I bring empty buckets in. As you can see here, this is another bag of plugs. This one with the screws in it, which I can take apart easy in a few minutes. That has to be took apart. That's a good big bag of them. Good weight there. That has to be took apart. I have a lot of bits here to take apart. More buckets of plugs, 2 of them there. Like, just maybe 1,000 plugs I have to take apart at the minute. Getting through the scrap. The bins out the back is packed with stuff, and I have another load of stuff to pick up. The lead again is starting to build up. The brother just rang me. I have to bring that away, get a new container. I won't put more weight into that. The brother just rang me there. He's a few brass taps for me and bits of lead, because he's a plasterer. He always picks up a few bits for me now and again. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.